morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. Coronavirus claims 54 lives in a day. Number of active cases tops 72,000. Prominent singer Prem Pradhan passes away. President extends condolences over his demise. Supply chain of construction material affected. FCAN worried about unusual price hike of construction materials. Former Maldives President Nasheed hurt in suspected bomb attack. The leader is said to be in stable condition. And Manchester United reached Europa League finals. Set up a meeting with Spanish club Villarreal. And now the news in detail. The government yesterday confirmed 8,970 new cases of coronavirus across the country. A report. The total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 368,580, while the number of active cases has increased to 72,561. The number of active cases was 66,352 until a day ago. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, altogether 292,490 infected persons have recovered from the disease in the country so far. The death toll from coronavirus continues to climb across the country with 54 new fatalities. With this, the death toll has climbed to 3,529. Nepal is currently among the top 47 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The USA tops the list with over 33.32 million confirmed cases, followed by India with more than 21.4 million cases. Coronavirus has infected more than 156 million people across the world and claimed over 3.26 million lives. President Bidya Devi Bhandari held a meeting with former Prime Minister Madhav Kumar Nepal at Sital Niwas yesterday. UML leader Nepal held discussions with the president for almost 3 hours. Nepal, who had reached the president's house at 2:25 p.m. yesterday, returned back at 10 p.m. The two leaders reportedly discussed about the changing political dynamics of the country. Prior to the meeting with the President Bhandari, leader Nepal had held separate talks with Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli and Nepali Congress President Sherbahadur Deuba. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. Prominent singer and musician Prem Pradhan passed away in course of treatment yesterday. He was 84. A report. Pradhan was admitted to Neuro Hospital in Baspari after chest complication. According to his family, Pradhan died in course of treatment at the hospital. Born in Chautara of Sindhupalchok in 1994 BS to mother Pran Devi and father Ratnados, Pradhan had been living in Nagal in Kathmandu. Pradhan established his name with his popular songs Yo Nepali Sir Uchali, Sansarma Kaha Lamkincha, Ghumtima Naau Hai, Goreto Tyo Gaउँको and Nama Laza Yastari, among others. He is survived by his spouse and 2 sons. Meanwhile, President Bidya Devi Bhandari expressed sorrow over the passing away of Pradhan. In a tweet yesterday evening, President Bhandari extended tribute to renowned singer Pradhan and expressed condolences to the grief-stricken family members. We will be remembering his contributions to the enrichment of Nepali music industry for a long time, the president said. And now the news from the economic front. The Federation of Contractors Association of Nepal has stated that the construction entrepreneurs are facing difficulties to carry out construction works due to the ongoing prohibitory order. Afghan said in a statement that the movement of the vehicles supplying construction materials have been obstructed in different places and are not going to given an easy access by security forces. Although factories are producing construction materials, the supply chain and availability of the produced goods have been badly affected, the statement added. This is because dealers and distributors have been allowed to operate their business, Afghan noted. The statement further said that Afghan's attention was drawn seriously to the unusual price hike of construction materials during the time of prohibitory order. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back after the news. We continue with other international news. Former Maldives president and current parliamentary speaker Mohammad Nasheed was injured in a blast outside his family home yesterday. The local police said in a statement that Nasheed was sustained injured and currently receiving treatment at ADK hospital. Two close family members told an international news agency that Nasheed was responsible for being treatment at the hospital. Al Jazeera's reporter, and there was no immediate claim of responsibility for the attack. The explosion took place as Nasheed was getting into his car in the capital mail, an official from the Maldivian Democratic Party AFP by telephone. You are watching Janata Bulletin, now the latest from the world of sports. Manchester United reached the Europa League final yesterday despite losing the second leg semi-final against Roma. The defeat has ended United's 7-match unbeaten record. Edinson Cavani scored both goals for United in the second leg of a 13-goal semi-final. Roma threatened a comeback with goals from former Manchester City forward Edin Dzeko and Brian Cristante. The Italians had the final swirled when Nicola Zalewski low drive went through David De Gea's legs. The 8-5 aggregate victory ends a run of 4 semi-finals defeat for United under Ole Solskjaer and set up a meeting with Villarreal. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. Coronavirus claims 54 lives in a day. Number of active cases tops 72,000. Prominent singer Prem Pradhan passes away. President extends condolences over his demise. Supply chain of construction material affected. Afghan worried about unusual price hike of construction materials. Former Maldives President Nasheed hurt in suspected bomb attack. The leader is said to be in stable condition. And Manchester United reached Europa League final, sets up a meeting with Spanish club Villarreal. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website JanataSamachar.com. We urge all our viewers to follow government directives of the lockdown and follow healthy hygienic practices to keep safe from any infection. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.